Ladies and gentlemen, this brings us to our preliminary card of the evening. The first bout is an elimination MMA bout scheduled for three 3-minute rounds in the super flyweight division. Introducing first, out of the red corner, Beau Rocha.
Well, Todd, here we go with names again. Another Rocha on the fight.
What is the deal here?
And he comes from Garcia MMA, as did Mr. Rocha, who we saw earlier. So possibly there is some relation this time.
I don't know, folks. If you hear any microphone sound, it's me. I'm having a hard time today getting from one place to the other and switching, so I apologize. JR is a veteran. I've only been around for 43 of these, and JR's been. What's impressive about that is our CEO and owner, Jeff Cisneros. He can't even touch your record.
He's missed a couple.
You are the Iron Man, and I really tip my hat to you, man.
I appreciate that.
That is a dedication. That is, and it's been snowstorms. It's been ice. It's been everything, especially where you come from.
There has been some long trips to Wyoming.
JR, you're, I can't tell you what that means, the consistency. We always talk about what makes a fighter great, what makes a broadcaster, and you just scored that fight 30-26. What makes a broadcaster really good is consistency on a night-to-night basis, and I couldn't be more proud to be working.
I appreciate that, and I love working with you as well, sir. Thank you so much. All right, up to Stewie.
Fighting out of the blue corner, Damian Casanova.
Oh, the Romancer. That got to be his nickname.
There you go. Mr. Rocha wearing the Roman gladiators trunks.
So we have a Casanova's 0-2 Rocha debut fight. I keep thinking Casanova. Remember that song? I'm a horrible singer. I mean, I can talk and I can BS with the best of them. My wife and daughter are like, please don't sing.
Don't sing.
Take that out of the repertoire.
All right, our tail of the tape here brings us Mr. Beau Rocha. He's 28 years old, 5 feet 8 inches tall, 130 pounds, making his debut this evening as a freestyle fighter. And his opponent, Damian Casanova, getting greased up outside the cage right now. He's the younger at 21 years old, same height at 5'8". His record 0-2, so experience advantage, but no wins yet. Wants to up that record and also sees himself as a freestyle fighter.
So we could see a no-go.
Absolutely.
And either way.
Up to Stewie.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is an elimination MMA bout scheduled for three 3-minute rounds in the super flyweight division.
Superfly.
Introducing first, fighting out of the King of Beers Budweiser red corner. He's a freestyle fighter standing 5 foot 8 inches tall. He weighed in at 129.6 pounds with Garcia MMA from Brush, Colorado, Beau Rocha.
So he was a beat digger. The Brush beat diggers.
Fighting out of the Australian blue corner, he's a freestyle fighter standing 5 foot 8 inches tall. He weighed in at 130.4 pounds with Grizzly MMA from Mata Vista, Colorado, Damian, the American Dream, Casanova.
See, I think you got to go with Romeo. I mean, you got to go with something romantic, man. Come on. My punches got love for you.
All right, gentlemen, I gave you instructions earlier tonight. Fight clean and fair and protect yourself at all times.
Oscar.
Questions out of the blue corner. Questions out of the red corner. Touch gloves, gentlemen. Let's fight.
That's Tim Mills. Is our ref.
Tim is, actually. They kind of look alike. There's a little resemblance. I'm not completely blind. Casanova in the black shorts. Rocha in the multicolored. I think Casanova a little nervous. Like you see him pedaling a lot.
Wow, and what a quick get up by Casanova.
Yeah, that was a good job. Oh, and then a right hand that kind of stunned Rocha. Rocha loading up that
Rocha
right
looks
hand.
mad now. Look at his face. He's like,
he looks pissed.
You just punched me in the face. I don't like that.
Really odd style.
Yeah, very, very wound up with that right hand. Definitely has that loaded up.
And sometimes you got to back that off a little bit, just a little bit. Can't get that Casanova song out of my head. Thanks a lot, Gerald. I don't know why I'm blaming you.
And as opposed to Rocha's almost anger, Casanova looking very calm about everything.
Yep.
Hands down when he's out of the distance. Mouthpiece came out just momentarily.
Yep. Please close your mouth. Breathe. Ooh, Rocha with a big
shot.
Both
of them
shots.
landed well, yeah.
Oh, and a turning side kick that was good.
Nice trap on the kick.
Yep.
Turns it into a good takedown. Nice work by Rocha.
Switched levels, and I think he needed to do that. He got caught a couple times, JR.
Yeah, I think he was a little bit stunned and now able to recover and looking to advance his position. But Casanova working with one butterfly hook.
Still plenty of time left in this round, minute 15.
Big shots for Rocha, considering how tight in they are. Rocha getting some nice power on those punches.
Yeah, and Rocha right now is just really trying to tighten things up, and great matchmaking so far. I mean, I got to tell you, all the fights tonight have been really good. I hate to compliment Bernie with that much.
Able to attain full guard off the bottom is Casanova. Good job working that defense there. Doesn't have his guard closed, so he's going to try to keep working. That's good. I like that.
Trying to move it in full mount right now. Not quite there. Fighter's right in front of us.
Rocha trying to improve his position. Casanova, good work with his guard, but Rocha throwing a lot of punches.
Yeah, that just took our monitor down. That's how close to us they are. There's duct tape here appropriately. Oh, looking for the triangle. Look out.
Wrap up the reverse triangle off the bottom. Not going to get it. There's only a few seconds left.
No, good shot. But you know what? And then when you get in trouble, what I liked right there was the right hands to the ribs.
Yep.
When you look at the right hands to the ribs by Rocha, he didn't sit there. He made himself busy.
Yeah, he wasn't waiting.
No,
not waiting anything out.
That was 4 or 5 punches that connected. Man, this has been great. Just complimented him. He's walking by me now. I've already complimented you on your fight card so far, so I can't give you too much
love.
love.
In our replay here, this is where he scored the takedown.
Yeah, it got
to the first one, but man, Casanova popped back up like a Super Ball.
To your point, that is one of the quickest get-ups we've seen. Because, usually, Jared, when you get in that position, you either stay on your back for up kicks, or you delay, or you get caught coming up.
Yeah,
he did a really good job.
He was starting to get himself up on his way down to the ground.
Yeah. Which you and I have trouble getting up and getting the remote out of my hand.
Not in my repertoire.
No.
Two gentlemen, step back.
Referee making sure everybody's got their mouthpieces in. Don't want anybody spitting out chiclets.
And for the spinning back kick, it wasn't there. Ooh.
A little bit of a slip, but Casanova now going for the takedown.
Oh, Casanova, open a reversal.
Yeah.
A reversal.
Beautiful balance by Rocha. My gracious.
Yeah, Rocha did a great job in pivoting and reversing, and now...
and immediately goes to work with those punches you were talking about. He just does not let his fists rest.
No, and I love that about a fighter, JR. When you sit there and you're just in a neutral position and you're not doing anything with it, it doesn't do anything for me.
Yeah, Rocha trying to take advantage of every opportunity. And look at that, going for some little peppering shots from underneath with the right hand.
Push the elbow.
Still not able to turn all the way in. Rocha's about to get it, but great work by Casanova with his guard trying to control the hips of Rocha.
Yep.
Shutting down a lot of his mobility,
Yeah,
but Rocha still just keeping the hands busy.
Really has no other choice in that position.
Closed guard now by Casanova, so that shows that he's not going to try to get up. He's not going to try to sweep. He's letting himself be relegated to a little bit more of pure defense here. Once he opens that guard, then he can start moving things around, looking for arm bars, triangles, escape sweeps, reversals.
Yeah,
etc.
and right now I think the fact that you're in guard and not doing a lot with it, a great job by Rocha keeping the pressure on and keeping the distance right on top of him.
Yeah, that's a great point, Todd. The pressure. He's not letting Casanova swivel the hips, not letting him get
Big
his
hammer
back,
fist.
not letting him get his back against the cage where he could try to stand up.
Yep.
Now Casanova opening the guard, pushes off the fence, improves his position. He doesn't have any kind of a lock there, really.
No. I think he was trying to go for the Kimura, but there was no position for that.
Well, he's got a hold of the leg, so he was trying to get him into a position for a heel hook, but Rocha wise to it. That would have been an incredibly rare submission from that position.
It's just, you don't see it. 40 seconds left in this second round. Bernal Rocha. Rocha scoring with the left to right and really trying to do something with it. What has Casanova got? Casanova's trying for that.
Yeah, again, he's trying to get a leg lock, but just doesn't have the hip position for it.
No.
Now
Reversal
Casanova going to be able to scramble up from this position, yes. Rocha doing a good job now with his guard, wrapping around the body of Casanova, keeping him from being able to turn in. Were Casanova able to turn in, he could really light him up with some ground and pound. But
so I think some inexperience here for Casanova. Casanova could have sit there with a couple of hammer fists. I thought there was an opportunity for him to do something there, JR, and he missed that opportunity. You go back in film session, and Coach is going to, what are you doing here?
Right.
Man, the crowd, great already, man. I can't wait for...
Filling it in, aren't they? I love it.
Jesse Rarick edited the feature we did on Sparta 100 here to see some of the action coming up. And really good job of balancing and scrambling here by Rocha.
Yeah, it was nice. It was Casanova that set up the takedown. Rocha controlled the fall, improved his position, worked from the top the entire round. Well, other than the last probably 6-8 seconds.
And listen, this is a debut fight for Rocha. I don't know who he's been facing in the gym, but whoever he has been doing a great job.
I am in agreement with that.
Fight!
I hear Casanova's corner say, look for the knockout. I wonder what kind of opening they see that thinks he can set that up.
Yeah, I know. A good leg kick.
Yeah, a couple of nice hard ones on the calf.
Rocha's got some cool trunks. I kind of like them.
Again, really having that right hand loaded is Rocha.
Yeah. Oh, you know, he's kind of had that since the beginning of the fight.
He has.
Wait,
there he extended that kick.
Spinning hook kick, but you were not even close.
Wasn't even close, but he had better extension than his earlier returning kick. A lot more intent on that. Good stomping kick by Rocha.
Well, right now you're looking at Rocha's in command of this fight, so you're in that position where you don't want to do anything to get yourself knocked out. You're in firm command of this fight.
or end up on the bottom position again. You know that Rocha was able to control things. Oh, good shot there by Casanova.
Sure was. I think that caught him a little off guard.
Makes Rocha change his game plan and look for a takedown momentarily. And I can hear the corner of Rocha saying they want more hands from him.
$143 left, $140 now, 37 in the round.
Casanova's waiting for him to close in.
Casanova's turning kick does not come close. He looks a little tired too. Or maybe frustrated.
Well, I think what you said, Todd, he's wary of taking a hard shot or losing position.
Nice leg kick. That landed. Casanova's done some nice things in this third round. It's just not enough, Gerald.
Either guy willing to fully commit here.
No, and you can see why, but for Rocha, the reason why. He's in firm command of this fight.
Yeah. And they've both shown they can capitalize on the other's mistakes.
Casanova's got to go. He's got to go.
Now Rocha commits.
And
Nicely done on the double leg.
Yep. That's what happens when, but to the credit of Casanova, he tried to make something happen.
Only 30 seconds left. I think we're probably going to see Rocha pepper away with his punches here. He's done a good job of controlling position when he was here previously. I don't think he's really going to make any mistakes.
No, but what I love about him, he stays busy. He stays busy all the time, man. And I can't tell you, JR, we've seen it. So many fighters get in that position and they just lay there.
Yep. No laying prey from Rocha, that's for sure.
And
little Nick Diaz-esque pose there at the end by Rocha.
In a debut fight.
Well done. There's one of those guys that we talk about seeing him as an up-and-comer.
Yeah.
I think Rocha may be one of those.
Jerry, you hit it up nail on the head because that's a kid you want to watch. That's a kid you really want to watch.
Yeah. And we're checking on the replay here, and in the third round, there wasn't a whole lot of action. You know, a little bit of striking. Nobody landed anything super solid. And then once Casanova committed to that kick, Rocha took advantage. Nice job utilizing those wrestling skills, and from there it was just a matter of control until the end of the round.
Yeah, I thought every time that he changed levels, JR, was very warranted.
Agreed.
He did a really good job.
Yeah, well timed. Former Sparta fighter Alan Washington in the corner of Rocha.
A lot of former Sparta fighters. UFC, by the way, has something going this weekend. They weren't not happy with their card last week. A lot of the fighters got called out of town. El Strudober would have been here. Corey Sandhagen would have been here. All those guys corner it. I gave Jacoby a hard time. He's pheasant hunting.
And here we see that little bit of celebration there from Rocha right at the end of the fight. I think he knows
a little bit of what?
Knows he had this one in hand.
Yeah. Really good debut fight. Things he can improve on, but for a first fight, JR, really, really good.
In agreement. That's something else you and I have talked about a whole lot coming up through the events is what does a debut fighter look like 100 events ago versus what a debut fighter looks like now? World of difference, my gracious.
Oh, my God, it's a whole different story.
All right, Stewie's got the official word.
Ladies and gentlemen, after that 3-round battle, we go to the judges' scorecards. Judge Short scores this bout 29-28. Judge Van Tine scores this bout 29-28. Judge Abeda scores this bout 30-27. All in favor of your winner by unanimous decision, Beau Rocha!
Yep, got the right one.
Congratulations, Beau Rocha. Goes home the victor. Sparta 100 victory in his debut. Well done. All right, we're going to take a commercial break, fight fans. We'll be back in a bit.